Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Generation Millennium. I'm your visually impaired host, Jeffro Madness, and we are back in Let's Go Pikachu. And when we last left off, I had defeated Brock in Pewter City, but I did something else off screen. So while my save file is still technically where I left off, I did something a little. I wouldn't call it shady, but. Yeah! Yeah, want to take a look at this guy? Yeah, he is a. Yeah. Do I need really to explain? Let's just say I pulled something out of the Pokemon Red and Blue speedrun that you would navigate through in the Gen 1 games, and I applied it to Let's Go. Because unfortunately, you cannot take your starter Pikachu or Eevee out of the game into Pokemon Home. So instead, I opted to do this. Oh, I can just, let's see. And I'll just be moving you to the front, and I believe Pikachu should be in slot number 2 now. And, wait, who's in slot 3? Oh, that's Pidgey. Okay. And quickly, I think I want to talk to the nice old lady over here to see if I can get another big pearl, because it's been a day or so since I last played the save file, so I want to see if I can get another big pearl and earn myself some free money. Yep. And while I'm just spamming through text boxes here, I guess I'll just switch on my CCTV helper device in case I ever need it. Yeah? Why isn't it turning on? I thought I charged this thing. The heck? Oh no, don't tell me it's busted. Well, that sucks if it is busted. Or maybe it didn't charge? I thought it did. Oh, great. Which means if I need any help trying to view the screens today, I'm going to be a little screwed, which is really going to suck because I'm now heading toward the parking mart because I want to sell off the 2 big pearls I should now have in my inventory and buy a bunch of items. Ooh. Hello. Okay, so I need to go there. And then, yeah, this is the part where I really need my device here to help out. Why is this thing not working? Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I need to get my charger for this thing and see what's up here. Let's see. Nope, that's not the charger. Alright, this should be the charger, I believe. I think so. Just need to try to. Yep, plug it in there. Actually, I don't need that at the moment, so let me see if I can charge it. Oh, so it is on low power. Huh, the hell? I could have sworn I plugged this thing in. Anyways, let's see if I can actually use it while it's plugged in. Nope, looks like I can't use it while it's being charged up. The heck? Great, maybe I should hold off on this recording session. What the heck, I'll try. Shoot. I need to be careful with my current setup. I have my headphones plugged into my Nintendo Switch, which is, I guess, not really ideal, but I gotta try something or other. Or rather, I'll take the risk and see what happens if I don't buy any items. I mean, I'm about to go through a trainer call, and they're all going to give me a bunch of Pokeballs, so I guess I don't need to buy anymore. But yeah, essentially, the purpose of me having this high-level Nidoking in my party is essentially just so I can save myself some time on when it comes to level grinding, because the way you're supposed to level grind like crazy in Let's Go is to capture a bunch of Pokemon, but since he's such a high level now, that's not going to be much of an issue. Not to mention, I gave a bunch of candies for AV trading him, so that's also not going to be an issue. And I don't think I touched on the last episode, but essentially, to replace the old system of effort values that they use in the mainline games, Let's Go decide to reintroduce a concept of that's actually very reminiscent of that of the older games, like in Generations 1 and 2. They used a system known as DVs, or I forget what it stood for, like differentiation values or something. But essentially, those were essentially how IVs worked in the OG games. And this guy who's just right now, that's a coach trainer, whatever you want to call him. They typically had the little symbol above their heads, and they are going to be like the toughest trainers on the route that you're currently on. But if you manage to defeat them, they will reward you, usually with a specialized TM. You can find these guys all over the map, and essentially if you find them, then you can defeat them, and they usually give you like a specialized TM move depending on what part of the game you're on and just what moves they have to offer in general. Like on Route, what is it? Route 21, the one that's like south of Pallet Town, the water route. I think the trainer coach Dia gives you like Thunder Punch or Ice Punch, one of those two. And this guy, he just gives me some revives. Meh. Well, I think that said revive. And then here comes the trainer. Gauntlet. I actually want to battle this guy because, like I said, I need to stock up on Pokeballs, and since I'm not going to buy them, I need to actually battle these trainers to actually get these items. Oh, hey, Spearow. But I was talking about like the AV system or awakening values. Essentially, they just act as the EV system in the game. So all the difference here is that every single Pokemon stat can be increased to a maximum of 200 stat boosts each, which can make some Pokemon pretty crazy strong. I mean, just imagine a Magikarp with max AVs in like HP, attack, defense, special defense, and speed. Like, heck, for like some of the higher Pokemon whose stats are like very high when they're maxed out, you could realistically see like something like a Mewtwo with like after having 200 AVs in his special attack, I think it goes up to like 500 or something. So yeah, you can make some mons pretty dang strong. And the even crazier thing is you can give AVs to Pokemon at any level. So you can essentially have like a level 5 Growlithe with like over 300 in his HP. So yeah, that's just how crazy broken AVs can be. And if you give AVs to your Pokemon, it makes them very powerful. Like, I think I showed it off to the Nidoking earlier. Let me go back to the summary page here. So he's like level 75. Like, look at his attacks. Like 344. I gave some AVs to HP. It's already in the 300 range there. So yeah, this Nidoking, he should be knocking things out pretty easily. Although I didn't hyper train it because you have to get Pokemon to level 100, and I didn't want to waste my time grinding up to level 100. But 75 is still a decent mark to go. Like, and given how much experience points you get throughout the game, he's probably going to be somewhere around like level 80 or so by the time I beat the game, maybe. So, and that's mostly going to be mostly from like trainer battles. So that just illustrates just how little experience points the trainers give in this game compared to wild Pokemon. Oh, they just have a Binky somewhere. Aha! I was right. One, two, three, catch! Yay! And Mickey's added in. I forget if Mickey is a version exclusive, but if it is, here it is on Route 3. Hey, someone managed to get enough experience. Who leveled up? Oh, Pikachu. Lovely. Level 14. And I'm not sure I touched on this, but similar to how in episode 1 that you needed every single gym has a different requirement for letting you enter the gym. Brock just wanted you to show that you had a Pokemon that was super effective against rock types. Misty's gym just wants you to show that you have a level 15 Pokemon, and well, Nidoking already beats that requirement, and then some. But Pikachu is almost level 15, so that would also showcase that. Oh hey, Sandshrew. And in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, this would be where Ekans would pop up. That was only a good throw, but oh well. Now that I have Nidoking in the party, gaining experience is not that big of a deal. It's only important the first part of the game where I just want to get my Pokemon strong enough to the point I could take down Brock easy. Now, that's not much of an issue. But still gaining a lot of experience as much as possible would still be important because Pikachu is going to be my backup Pokemon for double battles, so I just want him to be at a decent level so I can deal with those battles more efficiently. And this is also a spot where the rare spawn for Charmander can pop up, but I highly doubt I'll come across stats here. But in terms of new Pokemon, yeah, I guess this is where Mankey and Sandshrew pop up. And I think Rattata and Spearows can also pop up in this vicinity. Oh wow, that trainer took a long time to walk up to me. But anyways, at this point, if you guys actually like watching my content and just like seeing me, Mr. Low Vision, dealing with these wild battles and encounters, then by all means hit the like, comment, and subscribe button, because you'll like, follow, subscribe, comment, and all that other stuff. You show to me that you like my content, and just gives me encouragement to continue playing through making these videos for you guys. And I'll dismiss the NPC there because I don't want to go through another 2v1 situation. Let's see. Then I think wait a minute. Am I in the right area? Okay, yeah. So down this. I know the route. I know the general. How the route is supposed to look, but I mentioned in the previous video. But Kanto is just so bright and colorful, so it just kind of hard for me to keep track of what's going on sometimes and where I am. But yeah, enough self-advertisement. Although if you want links to my social medias and all that other stuff, then down in the description below. And if you really wish to support me, then please become a Patreon for $1 a month. Because if enough people support me there, then I may just very well be able to hire someone to be my professional editor, because Lord Arceus knows I can't do that myself. I need professional help for that, so. Because all my content are straight recordings, no editing in between whatsoever. Oh, I think it's a trainer coach here. I said a little thing. Yeah! I'm just doing this. I don't think trainer coaches, they give you any Pokeballs when you defeat them, like regular trainer battles. They just give you the special TM item or whatever at the end. And that was a Meowth. I'm guessing this guy just gets paid, I think. I think that's how it was. I think I'll just Thunder Punch you. Normally, at this point, I would also stuff the Pokemon full of, like, PowerPoint up items so I can max out their PowerPoint, so I don't visit the Pokemon Center as much, but unfortunately, those items are a bit rare to get into Let's Go games, so unfortunately, I couldn't do that. This isn't Scarlet and Violet where you can buy those items in mass. And then here's a Pokemon Center. And he's like, yeah, come on. Eh, what the heck? Why am I... Ah! There we go. And I'll just quickly heal. I think there's an NPC on the left side here. This is the traditional... No, not traditional, but the place where the guy who sells you the magic for $500 is. I'm not going to purchase it because there's no point. Plus, that'd be a waste of money for me. But if you're doing, like, say, like a Pokemon Let's Go, like, Professor Oak Challenge or something, yeah, that's where the NPC for Magikarp is. And if you're a madman, like a certain not NPC, like a certain Poketuber I know, then you can shiny hunt that Magikarp along with everything else. So, yeah. And I don't know why I went down that way, but anyways, let's enter Mount Moon. And now that I've cleared Route 3, I want to quickly save. And I'll soon get our first introduction to the villains of this game, or at least rather, the comical team of them. Hello, Jesse and James. Goodbye, Jesse and James. Hello, Meowth. I'm still sad that Meowth just makes sounds here, like he doesn't actually talk. Like, talk about missed opportunities. I heard a Geodude. I think I see the Geodude. Eh. Aha. There he is. And what is this tutorial talking about here? I don't know. Anyways. I'll wait for you to shout again. Geodude tend to be very volatile. There we go. I think that was a great throw. And cut. Like at this point, some Pokemon can start being a little stubborn to catch in just plain old Pokeballs, so that's why I use the two controllers to make it easier on myself. And you want to learn Thunder Wave? Nope. And now let's talk about AVs earlier. The way you actually increase AVs is by using candy. And when you catch Pokemon, especially if you do in a catch combo, which is done when you catch two of the same Pokemon in a row, your combo breaks if you catch Pokemon of a different species. It doesn't matter if they're part of the same evolutionary line, it has to be the exact same species. So you can't just like say catch a Geodude and then catch a Graveler and hope your combo continues. There has to be either you keep catching either Geodude or keep catching Graveler, one of the two. It has to be specifically that Pokemon species. But when you do, the chances of you earning candies or whatnot increase, and depending on what Pokemon species you're catching, you get different candies depending on that species. Like, for example, Geodude is very defensive oriented, so you're gonna get like tough candies from that. Or if you were to chain like say Clefairy, who is like a special attacker, you'll get like smart candies. Psyduck, who's more special defensive, gives you courage candies. Caterpie, what is it? Caterpie's defensive, but I think he gives you like health candies and so on. But if you're chaining a lot of Pokemon specifically, the main candy you really want to get from them are the species-specific candies. So like say like the Butterfree there, if I were to catch anything from his line, I would get the whatchamacallit. I would get the Caterpie candies, and well, the stat boosting candies, they come in three categories. There is just like the first level tough candies, then there are the large candies, and then the extra large candies. And the higher you go, the harder they are to grind off of. Like the ones you get most common are of course the level 1 candies. You can feed those to Pokemon of any level, but there come restrictions when you get to higher levels. And this Zubat's gonna be annoying to catch because this is the first instance of a Pokemon who just moves around. And that was just a catch. I didn't get in any ball circle there, so this might pop out. Oh, look at me. Okay, did it. Whew. But for if you want to use a large candy on a Pokemon, they have to be at least level 30. And then if you want to use an extra large, they have to be at least level 60. But that's only if you use the stat boosting candies. If you get species specific candies, like say if I did a catch combo for Pikachu, and I got Pikachu candies for my starter Pikachu here, then I could also I could essentially just use the Pikachu candies regardless of what level he is. And the stat boosting candies, they just boost a stat by 1 AV each time you use them. But the main difference is if you use a species candy, they boost all the stats by 1. Meaning that rather than having to go through the hassle of raising each stat 1 by 1 individually by using the other stat boosting candies, and then you have to wait until Pokemon gets to the level 60 to use the extra large ones, you could use species candies immediately, just boost all stats by 1. But because of how powerful they are, that's why they're harder to obtain. But they're still the most sought after of all the candies. And I think I just went to a cutscene there with Jesse and James again. And I think there was a ladder around here somewhere. Aha, I think I found it. Oh, who did I run into? Nope, Geodude. But anyways, I'm now in the basement of Mount Moon. I'm pretty certain this is where you have to be in these little tunnel-like areas. This is where Paris would spawn. Climb this ladder over here. I just heard a Zubat. There should be a little crater thing in this vicinity somewhere. Ah, dang it. Goodbye, Geodude. I guess I'll despawn you here. Ah! Another Zubat. One thing I don't like about Mount Moon is the fact that they pretty much stuck to the old meme that like the spawn rates here are insane. Like the Pokemon just keep coming. And I just found an item. Is this the item I'm looking for? Dang it. Hard for me to read because my thing's not charged up. Oh, rare candy. Okay, found. That's a nice little thing to find, but that's not what I was looking for. There it is. So this is an area we can find the Moonstone. So let's say at this point I didn't evolve my my main guy. He was still like a Nidorino. Using the Moonstone, I could use the Moonstone to evolve it to Nidoking, and other Pokemon evolve that way too, like Nidorina. Needs Moonstone to evolve to Nidoqueen. Clefairy, which you can find here in Mount Moon, evolves to Clefable. And Jigglypuff needs it to evolve into Wigglytuff. And because I was talking, I didn't pay attention to the Pokemon they sent out, so... Wait, did you just outspeed me? What was that, Quick Attack? Anyways, that was just a random Team Rocket grunt. So it's not just Jesse and James who are in Mount Moon, but a bunch of other Team Rocket grunts. For some reason, but like, I don't think it's actually explained why they're here exactly in Mount Moon. They just are. It's also kind of just like a confusing location to put them for their first coming. And I thought Viridian Forest was bad to look at. Like, the rest of the game is bright and colorful, but Mount Moon is so dark. Like, I mostly see just a bunch of brown. Like, I know the layout of Mount Moon. I know the entire map, like the back of my hand in my head. But looking on this current screen of mine, this is why I don't really like playing in dots mode, because trying to look on my computer screen, like, ugh. This is just so bad to... I mean... Okay, new cutscene, Jesse and James. That means I'm going in the right direction. Good, good, good. They're essentially going to be my, like... I guess my checkpoints just to know that I'm making the progress, the correct progress in Mount Moon. I'm going the right direction. Because you saw that I was just stumbling around for a while, just like you're supposed to go up, then to the right, circle up around, then make a left, then just go a little bit down. And there's a ladder there, which just essentially just leads to another area where you can get another moonstone. You can find 2 moonstones, and I think it's 2 moonstones that respawn per day. So the items here also regenerate daily, just like well, Pokemon Let's Go has a bunch of like daily events you can go through. And well, that guy took a while to walk up. But I'm actually happy I'm coming across all these trainers because not only do they give me money, they just also increase my resources. And I just realized I haven't seen a Clefairy yet. Like, they're not exactly rare, but they're not exactly common either. And you're probably wondering why the heck I'm using a not very effective move on GSGs, but like I said, I'm level 75, and I gave these guys at least 100 AVs out of 200 onto attack, HP, and speed, so the chance of him getting KO'd by anything is very unlikely. Like, as long as I use an effective move on Pokemon, I shouldn't have any issues until much later on in the game. And thankfully these guys don't have any abilities, so I don't have to worry about Sturdy. Thank Lord Arceus for that. Because if all these Geodudes had Sturdy, oh my god, I'd be here forever. Hobby one reason why I would keep double kick on my moveset just so I could just take him out and not have to deal with Sturdy. That's one thing I actually did for like other games, like say Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. I'm like, yeah, I'll take this Infernic, I'll keep like double kick or whatever move they sometimes have, just so I can. No, it wasn't that. I think it was Pokemon Sword and Shield. Like, I would keep double kick on my Cinderace just so I could just get past those sturdy guys. Like, for example, the Aggron that Peony has when you go to the Crown Dungeon, you do like first mock battle with him. His Aggron he sends out after Caparaja has Sturdy, so I would just keep double kick around so I could get rid of him. Not to mention there are other sturdy guys you can face along the way. Like, I think it's Route 6, the one that you have to climb up to get the stone inside. And you also revive the Galarian fossils there. I think there was like I think it was a sock that you could find there as a trainer, and another trainer has a Pseudo Widow, both of which have Sturdy, so double kick can also be useful taking those guys out. And there should be a ladder around here somewhere. Aha! I think I just found it. I heard a Zubat. Still surprised I haven't seen a Clefable. I mean, not Clefable, Clefairy, although there's a very, very rare chance that a Clefable can spawn. Alongside Onix and Chansey. Those are like the big rare spawns of Mount Moon. Although, just hope that they don't spawn when you're about to enter these like Jesse and Jane cutscenes, because if they do spawn when you encounter these cutscenes, I think they despawn, so that'd be kind of evil. Then I climb up this ladder and enter the next section. And I think in the original Kanto games, not here, but rather when you go back up, there's like a Team Rocket grunt here who has like a pretty strong Raticate. Dang it, didn't mean to go back down. I'm not exactly a big fan of the ladders, how to create the ladder system here. Let's go. But yeah, if you're like not prepared for the Team Rocket guy around, he's supposed to be around here somewhere in this vicinity. He has a Raticate, and that Raticate can be pretty powerful with I think it has Hyper Fang, which for this point of the game, Hyper Fang can be a pretty strong move, so that guy could really deal damage if you're not careful or prepared. And as for not prepared, I don't think I could buy Repels at this point, but I really wish I could buy Repels because dealing with these spawns. I mean, if I could find more Pokemon, I mean, I'm supposed to be catching a lot of Pokemon at this point because you get a bunch of gift Pokemon by the time you get to Cerulean City, and how you manage to unlock those gift Pokemon. Well, I guess I shouldn't unlock, but the way that the NPCs gives them to you is if you catch a bunch of Pokemon, because that's the point of the game. Whereas in the original Pokemon Yellow, they just gave them to you based upon how friendly you are with your partner Pikachu, or starter Pikachu, I should say, which you could easily just abuse because, oh, hey Paris. I'll just wait for you to cry at me before I. There we go. I think that was a great throw. I can deal with that. Just as long as it's always the first throw, then that's how I can just guarantee to catch. Not looking for the Clefairy though, if I can actually find Clefairy, because that's another Pokemon that jumps around. How much experience I get from that? Hey, 157, or 152 I think I said. Not bad, I guess that's why I'm getting all these level ups here. Pikachu leveled up again. What are you now? Level 16, alright. That means if I were just going to do this normally, I can now be ready to enter Misty's gym. Whereas for Lieutenant Surge's gym, I believe he just requires you to just cut down the tree in front of his gym, which is kind of silly. For Celadon, they just want you to show you. I heard Clefairy! Where's Clefairy? Where are you, Clefairy? I heard you. Think it's you, dude. Where are you, Clefairy? I heard you. And knowing I'm probably going to despawn it by running up a ladder or something. Or maybe it's just going to despawn before I actually find it because of all these other things that are apparently in the surrounding area. But you think against this dark background, a white colored Pokemon or pink whatever would be easy to spot it. Oh, I think I just accidentally found that Team Rocket guy I was just talking about. Are you the guy with Eradicate? Or Drowsy? Hasta la vista. And I've been looking at that joke for all it's worth ever since I saw it. I mean, come on, can you believe me? Anyways, is that Clefairy still around somewhere? Dang it. Maybe already despawned, knowing my luck. Anyways, I was headed run this way. And I think it's like a little thing here, and I just turn and run down this way. I think I just heard Paris there, but I already caught one of you, so that doesn't matter. And yep, I'm making progress. Jesse and James are talking once again, running off. I don't know what's like. It's like I'm chasing. Like, don't they realize that they're being followed by this kid? Well, I'm curious if I'll get an Onyx encounter while I'm here, because that's like one of the rarer encounters you can get here in Mount Moon. Like, you're normally not supposed to encounter Onyx frequently until you get to Rock Tunnel later on. But if you can encounter it here and catch it, it's like very nice, especially like I think Onyx is like the first ride Pokemon you can obtain in the game, which is kind of funny. Although riding on Onyx is very slow and cumbersome and just it's not ideal, but it's still funny to look at. But at any rate, I'm just making my way through it. Oh! I forgot that I need to put my Pokemon back in. Since Pikachu's joining in battle here, I'm wondering if he gets more experience. And normally around here, if you're playing like the Gen 1 Game Boy games, Oh, wait, is the hidden moonstone still here? Let's see, I found a, what is this? Look, let's just say revive. I think this is where the hidden the third moonstone you could grab should have been in that corner I just touched. But instead, I guess I found a revive, which is not that big of a deal. Or even all that consequential, but I guess it's still a hidden item. And, yep, I think that's what the fossil guy is. And he's like, yeah, these two fossils that are just sitting up, I just left lying around up ahead. These are my fossils. You cannot touch them. Let's battle. And hey, here's a look, a Voltorb. Or as they say in GDQ, Voltorb! Which is a meme I still don't get. I forgot to use my second controller to give commands to Pokemon number 2 for some reason. Steel said I can't use Poison Gem now. But if I use Earth... there we go. So yeah, if I'm about to use something like Earthquake, yeah. Run away, Pikachu! Come back, come on, Pidgey! Because in these 2v1 situations, double battle effects still count. So if I kept Pikachu there, he would be a dead Pikachu now. Oh hey, Pidgey level up. Pidgey is now level what is that? Oh, 15. And he wants to learn a move. You want to learn Wing Attack. Alright, what should I replace? I guess I'll just get rid of move 1, doesn't really matter. He's just mostly there just so I can switch out Pikachu to a flying type so he doesn't get killed by Earthquake. And now I have to choose a fossil. Doesn't really matter which fossil you choose because once you hit the post game, you can get the other fossil that you want or need, so it doesn't really matter what you choose here. I just chose my random and I got the... Oh no! I chose the Dome Fossil! Oh no, I chose Anarchy! Or, not Anarchy, Lord Helix is Anarchy and Lord Dome is, what? I forget what it was. Pokemon plays Twitch has Pokemon Red memes there. And this is where Justin James finally confronts you. He's like, yeah, kid, we know you're following us, and you just took the fossil that we were looking for in this cave. So now we're going to battle you for it. Which makes so little sense. And this is where the double battle mechanic is supposed to happen normally. Because double battle is in the game all because of these guys. And controls here were a little bit different, I guess because this is an actual double battle and it's being controlled by one player rather than how was the 2v1 situation before, and now it's going to be controlled by two separate technical Joy-Cons, so I guess the controls were slightly different. And since there are no abilities, Coughing can be hit by Earthquake, so hasta la vista. Thank you for your items and money, because I destroyed you so effortlessly and viciously. You just dropped your money in fright, I suppose. And then I think there's like one more ladder here. Ooh, Clefairy! I got a good throw, I think that was. But Clefairy is another Pokemon that can hop around, so I'm hoping this catches, so I don't have to deal with that shoot. And yay! How much experience I get from that? Let's see. 176. Not bad. And who leveled up? Oh, Pikachu again? Oh, wow. You're a level 18 now? Oh, 17. Alright, I'm satisfied. I got all the basic encounters here in Mount Moon. Still notice that I didn't encounter a Clefable or Onyx. Clefable would have been insane, but Onyx would have been nice to see. And there should be a ladder around here. There we are. And then just head over here, and we are now out of Mount Moon. Yay! This is, what is it, Route 4? The east side of it, anyway. I think there's a bush around here with a hidden item. Nope. Or I just didn't find it. Oh well. Maybe it's this bush? Actually, let me get rid of that extra player NPC so I don't have to keep hearing it popping up here and there. Wait, did I just see said bush? Nope. Oh well. Anyways, on my way to Cerulean City. I know that's the correct song for the wrong name. Oh hey, grass. I think this is where you can start finding Psyduck in the grass. Wait, did I take a Charmander? Oh! Get back out here, and second player. Wow, where's Spawn? And I don't even have a repel up. Yeah! I'll definitely take that. A shame I didn't find Charmander in the wild. I mean, I didn't find Bulbasaur in the Verdant Forest, but I'll take Charmander. Alright, this is the time having to catch Pokemon to get the rare encounter for, well, this will save me time in having to get the gift one later on. Although, who should I replace? Let's see. I'm not sure who I want to take out. I mean, these guys aren't really all that special. I was keeping them so I can get their evolution entries and whatnot, but let me think. What's my next encounter with Jesse and James? Not for a while, I think. So I guess I could safely take out Pidgey. And if I regret this later on, oh well. but heck yeah, I'm saving my game here. Who's this over here? Oh, Sandshrew. Funny enough, this is the exact same spot where I caught a shiny Psyduck when I was going through my playthrough to like get the Pokemon so I can catch Pokemon for my Patreon account. Like, I was like, this is slap in the face. Like, I was hunting for Charmanders like crazy during that time period. Like, and I heard them. I heard their cries. I heard them spawn in, but I just couldn't encounter them because I guess they were like running around like crazy or something. So I missed them. So I was like there for like an hour, just like. And eventually I was like, okay, I'll just change Psyduck just to get experience and whatnot. And then I just encountered a shiny Psyduck. I was like, oh wow. And then Pikachu. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, when you get near the fountain in Cerulean City here, Pikachu will have a. I don't know. Pikachu or Eevee, they seem fascinated by the fountain for some reason. At any rate, I want to head to the Pokemon Center, heal. I meant to say, I'll head to the Pokemon Center here, and then heal. And this is actually this is the location where on the right side, there's an NPC who will teach your partner Pikachu or Eevee their special move tutor moves that they can learn that makes the partner Pokemon more powerful. Since I'm on Pikachu, he'll teach him, I think the move is Zippy Zap, which is essentially a move that always critical hits and has like extreme priority. Like the move goes before like Sucker Punch. So I'm not sure what it goes before Extreme Speed, but it's actually like almost Extreme Speed like priority. So the odds of you winning battles is pretty. I mean, going first is pretty good, and I think there's like a rival battle here. Trying to make my way to Route 24. Oops, I hit. Oh, I have to go a bit more to the left here. There he is. Hey, Green, what's up? Been a long time since I accidentally missed out on there's an optional rival battle you can have. What is that? Route 23 to the left of Radiant City. You can, if you were to go in that direction, essentially the game would. It's the game is like telling you, nah, there's no point in going this way. There's not. You need to have gym badges in order to head in that direction, so there's no point. And then you just battle your rival there. And depending on whether you win or lose that battle and the following battle, like that optional one, that actually determines what Pokemon your rival's Eevee will evolve into. But since I skipped out the battle and I won the first one, I think it always evolves into Jolteon. But depending on how well you do those battles, whether you win or lose them, your rival could also evolve into Jolteon, Flareon, or Vaporeon, which is kind of cool that they do that kind of synergy. But I forgot to do that battle because I was just kind of speeding along. I was just trying to get through through this game as quickly as possible. Like right now, I'm technically supposed to I can go challenge Misty now if I want, but I want to get this trainer gauntlet coming up out of the way like ASAP because I don't want to bore you guys like doing this later on. So the sooner we get these out of the way, the better. So welcome to Nugget Bridge on Route 24. Defeat these 5 trainers to win a fabulous prize. And that's our first encounter with Venonat, I believe. Who I believe is Bug Poison. Yep, definitely Bug type at least because that Rock Slide was super effective. Hasta la vista. Hey, someone leveled up. And I still earned items from defeating you guys, which I was appreciative. Restock my items for me, please. So that's 1 trainer down, 4 to go. Well, technically 5 more because the guy at the end, spoiler alert, I guess, he's actually a member of Team Rocket, and he's actually I'm not sure all of these trainers are part of Team Rocket, but the last guy is definitely a Team Rocket grunt, and he's essentially just watching out for any strong trainers. Like, hey, you beat all these trainers. Would you be interested in joining Team Rocket? But it's one of those rhetorical questions because it doesn't matter what you choose because if you say no. You don't want to join, they'd be like, yeah, like, how dare you say no to me? I'll take your route now so you don't interfere with us later on. And you say yes, he's like, haha, surely you jest. I'll take your route anyway. But anyways, let me see how long I've been recording for. Holy crap, has it already been an hour? Or close to an hour? Dang, it took me long to get to Round Moon. So rather than going through the entirety of Nugget Bridge and the stuff, maybe I'll just take out these guys and head back down to the gym. Because I want to see if I can make it at least. I get at least 1 gym badge every hour or so for 1 gym badge per episode. So I think that was trainer 3 I just took out. I think so. This should be trainer 4. But yeah, this is one of the things that in the older games that a lot of people don't enjoy are these trainer gauntlets that they essentially have to go through like a whole slew of trainer battle after trainer battle after trainer battle just to make progress. These can be quite irritating to deal with. Although in this case, I guess it's just more of a formality. Because I'm just taking these guys out for easy money and Pokeball like, items. Saving me time having to go to the Pokemon. And they go to the Pokemart and stocking up. And this should be trainer 5 number here, I believe. Huh, I'm actually looking at my device over here, and I don't think it's actually charging. Even though it's plugged in. Weird. Maybe I have to find the actual charger for it. I mean, I thought this like USB cable thing was a charger, but apparently not. So looks like I have to find the other one. But anyways, after I do all this stuff, I guess I'll just do my Pokemon shopping off screen, so you guys don't have to see me having to go through that. But essentially, yeah, here's the Team Rocket guy, and now he's all impressed, and he's like inviting Team Rocket. And then after you make your decision, the Team Rocket music starts playing. He's like, "Screw you, let's battle." And he sends out a Zubat. Well, you know what I say to your Zubat? Electricity! Oh, you have multiple Pokemon. Coughing! Who's gonna die to an earthquake even though he's floating in the air? Abilities don't matter. I'm actually finding it very interesting that like Let's Go is very reminiscent to that of Pokemon Origins. Like if you saw like Giovanni's Rhyhorn in Pokemon Origins, like I feel very certain that they based that off of Let's Go in some way because like his Rhyhorn is like so powerful. Like how do you explain all that? Like a single Thunderbolt from that Rhyhorn managed to take out Red's Jolteon in a single hit. So I'm pretty certain that Rhyhorn had to be like AV trained or something. It's like special attacks that must be like through the roof. At any rate, here's the Cerulean City Gym. And I guess we're going to have another trainer gauntlet here of gym trainers. And then the gym coach here, he's like, you need level 15 Pokemon to proceed. I just saw my Nidoking. So now I can go on the right thread. Oh, the gym puzzle here is not much of a puzzle. I'm not sure you can actually skip these trainers. I never bothered to try. But either way, it's kind of cool that they're just sitting on their diver boards and then they dive down to meet you before the battle. It's a nice little creative touch. But and also, I'm not sure you guys noticed in the last episode for the previous city gym, but they actually made these gyms a lot more vibrant and like more of a spectacle. Like you can actually see like other people watching. Like these gyms actually have the gym trainers and other spectators are actually watching your battles, observing how you do and whatnot. It just makes these environments more realistic and more lived in. But I guess you can also think of like the precursor to Sword and Shield, and like how in Sword and Shield the Galar gym stadiums have like those crowds just watching your gym battles. I guess they like took this concept, decided to transfer it over there. But anyways, Brock's gym, as you can tell by his name, was based around water type Pokemon. Was based around rock type Pokemon, and Cerulean City Gym here is based off of water type Pokemon because every single gym has a theme type. And I think there are 3 gym trainers. Yep, there's number 3 jumping down. Hello. I miss the days when I had no fear and I could just jump off a dive board with the little issue. Now, I have a bit of a height phobia kind of thing. I forget what it's called. So I couldn't make those kind of jumps these days, not to mention, I'm not sure how you... I mean, I'm definitely sure I could survive the jump. I'm just not sure how my body would react to jumping from that high, from such heights into the water. And wait, did you move before me? Like what, do you have quick attack or something? Oh, maybe it was Aqua Jet or something. Or Ice Shard. That was a seal I just took out, I believe. And someone leveled up. And here's Misty in all her glory. A friend of mine last night was actually looking at a list of like Pokemon waifus or just people in general that they like, and Misty was for some reason absent from that list, I think. So like, I don't know what's wrong with those people. Like, what, is she too young or something? But anyways, staring at your favorite female Pokemon characters aside, take it down to the gym like nobody's business. No, I don't want to switch out. And her ace Starmie goes down. Funny enough, Starmie is actually a Pokemon that some Pokemon speedrunners for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee actually use to speedrun the game. Like, they just quickly make their way down to the route south of Pallet Town as quickly as they can, and then they use the nature modifier guy NPC in Celadon City to change the nature of the Moss, I believe. So it's a special attacking Starmie to guarantee it. They get said Starmie, they teach a bunch of moves, and they just get through the game as quickly as possible. And well, there we go. This is episode number 2 for Let's Go Pikachu. Done. Gym badge number 2 obtained. And the fact I got a Charmander there is pretty darn lucky of me. And I guess I'll figure out how to fix this issue of mine. Maybe do some shopping off screen. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. As I mentioned at the beginning, links to all the social medias and stuff down in the description below. So yeah, look forward to seeing you guys next time. And I will play my outro as soon as I locate where it is on my thing here. Because I'm doing all stuff on my phone, but I'm just trying to locate where everything is. I just visit the home screen here while I'm searching for this. Oh, here it is. Alright. Well, as I said, I'll see you guys all next time. Take care!